they wake up out of it, the moment they wake up, like the moment they realize that you started making sense, what did I say? Their mind has to do a factory reset. See, I want you to picture this, right? I want you to picture the Matrix. You're in the Matrix. Like, you're really in the Matrix, yes. I want you to picture the Matrix. The moment, let's say me, I'm a hacker and I want to save my friend. I unlock that thing in the back of their head. Those little robots go buzzing in and it goes, "Zzz, something's wrong, something's wrong. Mayday or whatever, alert, alert." And so those things go flying to the person with the thing unlocked on their head and go and reattach it. And so it's not their fault, really. It's the enemy. The enemy does a factory reset on them and then they revert back to their old settings, which is the childish, for me, the childish taunting ahas. You know what I'm saying? And so I just have to get on here and tell somebody that you're living in the Matrix and sin is not normal. When I thought about this, I was in the bathroom and I had to wake myself up because I said to myself, do you know how in the Matrix, right? When that one person was alerted, when that one person was alive, everybody turned to that one person and straight went to attack that person as if that person was a virus to try to get rid of that person's thinking. That person was a free thinker. We got to go get rid of this person. This person could potentially infect other humans with their thoughts and beliefs and wake them up. And so the way those men in black was attacking Neo, right? The way he had to tune in and go back and defeat or whatever, because I don't really remember the movie, but I do remember him being attacked, right? And so this is for a person who's going to go check this live later, who's going to want to start from the beginning so they can hear my thoughts. And the enemy, this world, right, is run by the Prince of Darkness. And it took me a while to remember that thought because I was thinking to myself, how can I explain this to idiots? Hello, that this world is run by the Prince of Darkness. Hi, my love. How can I explain this to an idiot?
It's blended.
You know what I'm saying?
Now it's so
Hold on, my baby. Give me a second. Hold on, wait. I'm coming right back. I will be right back, okay? I'm going to get you a scrunchie. How can I explain this to an idiot? Or to myself? How can I remember that I shouldn't be comfortable in this world? How can I remember that? How can I remember that without being sad that no one understands me? Without being sad that I feel misunderstood. How can I remember that? You know what I'm saying?
Under the chair.
Under the chair.
And then to the nest.
You know, finally the Lord sent me a sign and he said, if you're comfortable in this world, you're being distracted.
We have no.
Because what he wants to do is make sure you're comfortable so you never go to God. Now imagine that your life is so perfect. Right? Life is perfect. Why do I need an eternal being or something? Why would it even be a thought that I go to this eternal being? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he causes hardships, but he will let it happen because it ends up working in our favor. It ends up working in our favor. You know? It ends up working in his favor. It ends up working in his favor. It ends up working in our favor. And so this is something that nobody's going to say, and I might be frowned upon. But I hope
It
some
have
people,
a question.
they have a question. What's their question?
And a picture real.
It feels so real, right?
So,
You want to put your legs up.
yeah.
Put your legs up. Yeah. And lean back some more. Make yourself comfortable. So, what I was saying was that what nobody's going to say, and what I heard to be said, was I hope some people die in their sin. I hope some people die in their sin. Because they didn't want my help. They didn't want the help of the Lord. I hope they die in their sin. Just like that. It works in your favor when they do. I think that's the perfect vindication.
What?
No more, I don't want you to perish. Because truthfully and honestly, I don't. But I think the only way that you're going to understand the magnitude of the consequences of your actions is if you die in your sin.
No.
It's the only way you're going to see what I'm talking about when I say that hell is a real place. Wow. That's the only way they're going to understand, my loves. And while I want the best for my sons, I want them to know that mommy can't save them. And I will not be making sin normal. See, when we get to an adult, we have to forgive people and we have to rebuke them. But as children, we have to teach them that they can make less F-ups if they listen to mommy and daddy. Because mommy and daddy been in the world, and mommy and daddy know how the world is. Brown like how we are, under our circumstances, that's how we are. Mommy and daddy know exactly what it looks like to sin, to be in sin, and then to get out of sin and notice sin. And notice sin on a person. Yeah, don't judge people. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge people. Don't judge me. But and now I'm saying this for the people who know that they live in the matrix. Because the moment you start thinking outside of the box, everybody's gonna turn their head and want to get rid of you. Because you're a good virus and they're bad viruses and they don't know that. And the moment you start talking and saying something that actually makes sense, the moment you start talking and say something that actually makes sense, a bot comes and puts the thing back in their head. You unlocked it, you the hacker. You unlocked their thoughts. For a moment there, they started thinking cognitively. But because the enemy that's underneath us, the enemy that lives under us, and because the Lord needs it to work a certain way, they're going to go back to factory settings. You know what I'm saying? Anthony, please, mommy is doing something right now. You know, I tried to leave so that you guys didn't hear my kids in the background so I could get this point out because honestly, they're a distraction too. But I love them.
Help! Oh no! What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Sin is not normal. And so once you know that, you can stop your child as much as you can from making the same sins. You see them sinning, sin is not normal. See, people got a problem with adults when they are the way they are. They want to ask, why are people this way? But it stems from letting the bad behavior continue. You thought that bad behavior was cute. Because in mine, there are things that I don't like, that I don't want to see in this world. So I won't let it continue. And the most I could do is give them a discerning look. Maybe give them a couple of pow-pows. If they don't get that, then that's something that they have to learn in life. But people are not always going to be receptive of that bad behavior. Some behavior is just childish. And then some behavior, not listening, they're going to have to see the consequences of their actions later on.
Love you guys. This is too much.
Because Caribbean people, normal people, they kind of been through seeing enough children to know that there are some children who know how to act. There are some children who listen to you. There are some children who don't give you hard times.
Oh no, go no, go.
But God only gives you what you can handle. And God gives you what you asked for from the jump. So if you ask for more patience, God's going to give you things to help you have more patience, to help your temperament.
Oh, learn how to fly. No.
But there are some courses that you got to stick to. No matter whatever detour, whatever distraction happens. Are you stuck? You stuck? You sure? Let's go over his arm, my baby. Don't do it again.
We're stuck in the boo-boo. Just so much again.
I know you got hurt. Don't do it again, please.
If I did the hole again.
Don't do it again.
And Mom, what's that?
Yeah.
We'll make it in the
And we're going back to do it again.
Oh no!
All the things we said, all the things we said.
No.
And so I don't get the truth out. The bots will try to make you think. The bots will try to make you comfortable. Like, the bots will start malfunctioning. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy. I never thought I would speak so technologically. I never thought I would speak like that. But the Lord woke me up. The Lord woke me up. And I've been awake for a while though, but like I'm really awake now. You know. And so wow, you don't want to acknowledge fools and their foolishery. They don't start looking at you weird and you don't break the box, the mold. You doing something wrong. I gotta go. Oh my gosh.